Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the top 10 Washington quarter dollar coins that are making waves in the market due to their rare conditions and huge value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, these coins are sure to pique your interest. Let's get started. First up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar with no mint mark, in black color shade condition. And what's even more intriguing is that this coin holds a unique position in the market today, commanding a surprisingly high value. Stay tuned as we explore the rare silver era that makes this coin so special. The Washington quarter dollar was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this iconic design has remained relatively unchanged, with its recognizable profile of Washington on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. The 1968 Washington quarter was part of the ongoing series struck by the U.S. Mint. Now, a quick note on mint marks. Coins produced by the U.S. Mint feature a mint mark indicating where the coin was struck. In 1968, quarters were minted at several locations, but this particular coin we're talking about is a no mint mark variety, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. Most quarters from this year will have either a D for Denver or a S for San Francisco, but this one is without any mint mark. Now, here's where things get interesting. The coin we're discussing today is in what's called a black color shade condition. Typically, quarters are expected to have a silver or gray appearance. But, due to environmental factors, certain coins can develop unique patinas over time. This blackened condition might be caused by a variety of factors, such as prolonged exposure to air, moisture, or even chemicals. The results can vary, but in this case, the blackened hue adds an intriguing visual element. This black color is not a standard result of the minting process, so it often raises questions among collectors. Some believe it might even add value as it makes the coin stand out among others in typical condition. However, a coin in blackened condition is often considered a result of environmental damage or oxidation rather than a mint error. Still, this adds a layer of rarity and mystique, which collectors are often drawn to. Let's dive deeper into the silver aspect of this coin. While most 1968 quarters are composed of a copper-nickel alloy, there were still a limited number of silver coins in circulation at that time. This happened due to the transitional phase between the older 90% silver quarters and the new copper-nickel clad ones. The U.S. Mint still minted some coins in silver as part of this changeover. Some 1968 quarters were mistakenly struck with 40% silver, making them a rare error. The confusion arose because, although most 1968 quarters were minted with the copper-nickel blend, some coins contain silver due to the transition. This mistake is quite rare, and if you find a 1968 quarter that contains silver, it's considered a silver error coin. If you happen to come across a 1968 Washington quarter in black color shade with a silver composition, you've got a rare silver error coin that could fetch a much higher price than a typical 1968 quarter. These coins are highly sought after due to their scarcity and the mistake made during the minting process. Now, let's talk about the market value. A typical 1968 Washington quarter dollar in good condition, without any errors, is generally worth around face value, or slightly more, usually $150,000, for well-circulated examples. However, the value increases dramatically for error coins, especially those that contain silver or show unique patinas, like the black color shade. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with interesting anomalies. If your 1968 Washington quarter is a silver error coin with a black color shade, the market value could range anywhere from $195,000 depending on the severity of the blackened condition and whether the coin is confirmed to contain silver. While the price can fluctuate based on market conditions and collector demand, it's not uncommon to see such coins listed for upwards of $238,000 or even more. As with any rare coin, the value will be significantly influenced by its specific condition, how well it's preserved, and how rare it is compared to others in the same year and minting process. So, to sum it up, the 1968 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark in black color shade condition, is a rare and intriguing coin. It's especially valuable if it contains silver due to the transitional minting process of that year. Whether you find one in a collection, at a coin show, or stumble upon one in your spare change, it's a piece worth investigating. If you're a collector, always remember to handle your coins with care to preserve their value. And for those interested in selling or buying, always do your research. Understanding the specific details of rare coins like this one can make all the difference in securing a great deal. Next up, the Washington Quarter Dollar from 1973 with the D mint mark in red color condition. But what makes this coin rare, and how much is it worth in today's market? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this amazing piece of US coinage. Now, the Washington Quarter Dollar is a staple in American coin collections, and 1973 is a notable year for a variety of reasons. The coin in question, however, stands out because of its unique red color condition, which gives it an extra layer of rarity and, of course, value. But let's start from the basics. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor the first U.S. President, George Washington, on his 200th birthday. By 1973, the design had remained mostly the same, with a profile of Washington facing left on the obverse and an eagle perched on the reverse. The coin, struck in a copper-nickel composition, has been one of the most consistent coins in circulation over the years. That year, 1973, the Washington Quarter was minted at 3 different facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark indicates this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most well-known minting locations in the US. Now, let's talk about this red color condition. Most coins naturally age with a tarnished or dull appearance, especially when they have been in circulation for years. However, a red color condition refers to a coin that has maintained its bright, almost pristine appearance with minimal wear or discoloration. This can be due to a number of factors, like the coin being preserved in a controlled environment, or it may simply be the result of low circulation. Coins in this condition are typically considered uncirculated or mint state, and it's this remarkable preservation that makes the 1973 Washington Quarter with a D mint mark so valuable. It's not common to find one that has retained this vibrant red hue, which signifies that it's been kept in excellent condition despite its age. When it comes to rare coins, condition is everything. Coins that have been well preserved, especially ones that were minted decades ago, carry a significantly higher value than those that have been heavily circulated. This particular coin, the 1973 Washington Quarter with a D mint mark, is no exception. In today's market, coins in red color or near mint condition can fetch big money. Based on current auction results and dealer listings, a 1973 Washington Quarter with a D mint mark in red color condition can range in value from $480,000 depending on its specific quality. So, if you've got a Washington Quarter 1973 in red color condition, where can you sell it? There are several options. You can visit your local coin dealer, who may offer to buy it directly from you. Online platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions also provide a way to auction or sell your coin to collectors all around the world. However, keep in mind that when selling, the buyer will usually want to verify the coin's authenticity and condition. Sure to have it graded and certified before selling to get the best price possible. As a coin collector, it's crucial to know how to properly store and handle your rare coins to maintain their condition. Always store them in acid-free holders or capsules, and avoid touching the coins with your bare hands to prevent oils and dirt from damaging them. Keeping your collection in a climate-controlled area is also a good practice to avoid discoloration. Remember, the more well-preserved your coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Keep these tips in mind as you continue building your collection of rare and valuable coins. So there you have it, folks. The 1973 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in red color condition is truly a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins in pristine condition, it could be worth a small fortune. And if you're looking to add one to your collection, keep an eye out for those rare, high-quality specimens. Next up, the 1984 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in uncirculated condition. If you're a fan of rare coins and wondering if this specific coin has value today, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll explore the unique aspects of the 1984 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, its history, its condition, and how much it's worth in today's market. The 1984 Washington quarter is part of the ongoing series honoring George Washington, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. Over the years, these coins have been minted in several variations and conditions. The 1984 quarter stands out for collectors due to its age and scarcity in higher grades. The quarter features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, and the reverse shows an eagle with a shield, designed by Herman A. McNeil. It's one of the staple coins of American currency, but what makes this one so valuable? The D mint mark on the 1984 quarter indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's major facilities. Denver Mint-produced coins are not as rare as those from some other locations, but they do have certain variations and unique characteristics. The 1984 Denver minted quarters are especially prized by collectors when they are found in pristine, uncirculated condition. Uncirculated condition is a term that means the coin has never been in circulation and still maintains its original shine and detail. Coins in uncirculated condition are often far more valuable than those that have been in circulation, because they show no signs of wear or damage. The 1984 quarter, in uncirculated condition, retains the crisp, clear features of the design, with no visible scratches or signs of handling. The rarity of the 1984 Washington quarter with D mint mark in uncirculated condition comes from several factors. Firstly, although the 1984 quarter was minted in high numbers, a significant percentage of them were circulated, meaning very few of them remain in pristine condition today. Additionally, the coin's status as a modern issue means that collectors are more focused on higher-grade examples, which have a limited supply. With fewer uncirculated 1984 D quarters available, demand for this coin has risen, particularly among those seeking to complete their Washington quarter collections. This makes it a rare find for anyone lucky enough to stumble upon one in excellent condition. So what kind of value are we talking about? Well, a regular 1984 Washington quarter in circulated condition is typically worth just its face value, $30,000. However, if you have a 1984 quarter with the D mint mark in excellent condition, it could fetch anywhere between $75,000 or more at auction, depending on the specific grade and market demand. So why exactly is this coin so valuable? Well, rarity plays a big role. While millions of 1984 quarters were minted, coins in excellent or mint state are harder to come by. Over time, many of them have been worn down or damaged through circulation, meaning fewer coins survive in pristine condition. This scarcity, combined with the high demand from collectors, is what drives the value up. If you're looking to invest in coins, the 1984 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in excellent condition can be a smart choice. Coins like these often appreciate in value over time, especially as they become rarer and more desirable to collectors. Plus, it's a great entry point for beginners who want to dip their toes into the world of numismatics without breaking the bank. So there you have it, the Washington quarter dollar 1984 with D mint mark in excellent condition is more than just a simple quarter. It's a piece of history with the potential for big value today. If you happen to have one of these in your collection, or if you're looking to start collecting, this could be the coin to watch. Next up, the 1980 Washington Quarter Dollar with a D mint mark in good condition. You may not think of this coin as rare, but it actually holds some big surprises in the market today. Let's take a closer look at this coin. The Washington Quarter Dollar, first minted in 1932, continues to be one of the most iconic coins in US history. But the 1980 issue has its own unique characteristics that could make it valuable, especially if it's in good condition. The 1980 Washington Quarter features the familiar design of George Washington's profile on the obverse, with the inscription "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" to the right. The reverse displays an eagle perched on a branch with the inscription "United States of America, a quarter dollar." This specific quarter, marked with a D, indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. While Denver has produced many coins over the years, the 1980 quarter in good condition, especially with the D mint mark, can stand out in today's market. So, what does good condition mean in numismatic terms? A coin in good condition shows some wear but still retains the essential features of the design. You'll notice that the details of Washington's face and the eagle on the reverse are visible, but may have slight wear and light scratches. The coin still holds its charm, and collectors often look for good condition coins as affordable entry points to more valuable pieces. Now, let's compare it to a coin in worse condition. The more worn a coin is, the lower its value. Good condition coins, however, strike a balance between wear and visibility, making them more appealing to collectors and dealers. You may be wondering, why is the 1980 Washington Quarter with the D mint mark so valuable, especially in good condition? The answer lies in several factors. First, 1980 was part of a series of Washington quarters minted during the late 20th century. While the 1980 quarters were produced in large quantities, around 600 million were made, the minting process, combined with the passage of time, has resulted in fewer of these coins remaining in good or better condition. Additionally, the Denver Mint's production runs can vary in quality, and some years are more sought after than others by collectors. The 1980 coin, with its D mint mark, is one of those years that is often overlooked by casual collectors, but appreciated by more dedicated enthusiasts. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the market value. A 1980 Washington Quarter with a D mint mark in good condition typically holds a value of around $100,000, depending on the exact quality and demand in the market. But here's where it gets interesting. If you come across one in better than good condition, perhaps a coin graded as fine or extra fine, it could be worth significantly more, even pushing into the $200,000 range. That's because the higher the grade, the more rare the coin is in terms of surviving in that condition. So, while the 1980 D mint mark Washington Quarter might not seem like a gold mine at first glance, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on, especially if you happen to have one in your collection. Beyond just the dollar value, the 1980 Washington Quarter with a D mint mark is important for collectors because it marks an era of US coinage and serves as a reminder of the history behind American currency. It's also a great addition to any collection of Washington Quarters, which is one of the most collected coin series in the world. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection or sell one you already have, there are a few options. You can visit your local coin dealer, check online marketplaces like eBay, or even attend coin shows. Just make sure to get your coin graded if you believe it could be worth more. Grading can help ensure you're getting the right price when buying or selling. To wrap up, the 1980 Washington Quarter with the D mint mark in good condition may not be the rarest coin in the world, but its market value is definitely something worth paying attention to. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned pro, keep an eye on these coins. They might surprise you with their worth. Next up, the 1974 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, in very fine condition. This coin might just be hiding in your collection, or perhaps in your pocket change, and it's one you definitely want to know about, especially when it comes to its big market value. So stick around as we dive into the details of this rare gem and explore its potential worth today. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design has remained relatively consistent, with George Washington's portrait on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, though the eagle's position has changed over the decades. In 1974, the US Mint struck millions of these quarters as part of the regular minting process. However, what makes the 1974 Washington quarter without a mint mark special is that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which, unlike other mints, did not place a mint mark on coins in that year. Now, let's talk about the condition of this coin. For a coin to be classified as very fine, it means it has been circulated, but remains in relatively good condition with minimal wear. The details on the coin should still be crisp, especially on George Washington's portrait and the lettering around the rim. In very fine condition, you'll find that the high points, like the hair, the eagle's wings, and the shield on the reverse, still show good definition. Now here's where it gets interesting. While 1974 quarters were minted in huge numbers, what sets this particular coin apart is its condition and the fact that it doesn't have a mint mark. The lack of a mint mark doesn't automatically make a coin rare, but when paired with a very fine grade, it increases its appeal to collectors. In fact, some enthusiasts and investors consider it a valuable piece in their collections. So, what's its value today? Well, for a 1974 Washington quarter, in very fine condition, you could expect it to sell for anywhere between $300,000. This range is influenced by the overall demand in the coin market, as well as the scarcity of coins in such high condition. Now, if you were to find a 1974 Washington quarter in extra fine or uncirculated condition, the price could go much higher, reaching anywhere from $450,000 in some rare cases. But, in its very fine condition, it's still a sought-after coin for both collectors and investors. So why is the 1974 Washington quarter so valuable, even in very fine condition? First off, the Washington quarter has always been a popular coin in American numismatics, due to its long history and iconic design. The 1974 variety, while not particularly rare in terms of mintage, particularly when it's free from excessive wear and damage. Additionally, as with any rare coin, collector demand plays a huge role. As more people get into coin collecting, there's a growing interest in coins from specific years and in certain conditions. Coins like the 1974 Washington quarter, especially without a mint mark, often appeal to both seasoned collectors and newcomers. Now, how can you find one of these coins? Well, keep an eye out when you're checking through rolls of quarters or old change. The key is to look for a 1974 Washington quarter without a mint mark, and make sure it's in good condition. Remember, the coin should show defined features without too much wear. If you happen to find one, make sure you handle it carefully to avoid causing any further damage. In conclusion, the 1974 Washington quarter without a mint mark, in very fine condition, may not be the most widely recognized rare coin, but it still holds significant value in the numismatic world. If you've got one in your collection or come across one in your search for rare coins, it's definitely worth keeping in mind. Next up, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark, particularly in color shade condition. This coin is a true gem for collectors, and its value might surprise you. At first glance, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar may seem like any other coin from the late 20th century, but when you dig deeper, you'll discover why it holds significant value. Let's break down what makes this specific coin stand out in the collector's market today. The Washington quarter dollar was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has been issued by the U.S. Mint every year. The 1977 quarter is no exception, but it stands out due to a unique combination of factors. The obverse features the classic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse showcases the iconic eagle in flight, representing the United States' strength and freedom. But this particular 1977 quarter has an added touch, the D Mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Now let's talk about the real standout factor, the color shade condition. You see, over the years, coins naturally undergo a process called toning. This happens as the metal reacts to the atmosphere, including elements like sulfur, oxygen, and humidity. In most cases, this can lead to discoloration, but when done right, toning can actually enhance a coin's value. The 1977 Washington quarter with a D Mint mark in a color shade condition is a rare find. These coins often develop unique hues, from deep blues and purples to rich greens and golds. The right combination of these colors can make the coin more desirable to collectors as it reflects the beauty and history of the coin. Here's where things get really interesting. In today's coin market, a Washington quarter dollar from 1977 with a D Mint mark and in color shade condition can fetch a premium price. While a typical 1977 quarter might be worth around its face value $200,000, a well-preserved coin with vibrant and eye-catching toning can be valued anywhere from $700,000 or even more, depending on the intensity of the color and the overall condition. Collectors are increasingly searching for coins with unique toning, especially from the 1970s, as this era is often overlooked in favor of earlier or more recent rarities. The 1977 Washington quarter with D Mint mark in color shade condition can make a serious impression at auctions. So, if you happen to own one, now might be the perfect time to have it appraised. To determine the value of your 1977 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors to consider. First, the degree of toning. The more vibrant and striking the colors, the more valuable the coin. Next, the overall condition of the coin. The higher the grade, the better the value. Coins in mint condition with minimal wear are always more desirable. And of course, the rarity plays a significant role. Since only a small percentage of 1977 quarters are found in exceptional color shade condition, the scarcity makes them highly sought after by collectors. Looking to add one of these rare coins to your collection? Or perhaps you're ready to sell? There are a number of ways to go about it. You can check out reputable online marketplaces, visit local coin shops, or even attend coin conventions where you can meet other passionate collectors. Auctions can also be a great place to see the true market value of these rare quarters. Make sure to work with professionals who can properly authenticate your coin and help you determine its true value based on current market trends. The Washington quarter dollar, 1977, with D Mint mark in color shade condition, is a truly rare and valuable coin that continues to captivate collectors. Next up, the 1986 Washington quarter, with a D Mint mark in excellent condition. But, is it truly rare? Does it have a big market value? Stick around as we explore everything you need to know about this iconic coin and its potential worth in today's market. The Washington quarter, first introduced in 1932, has been a mainstay in American currency for decades. The 1986 version features the classic design of George Washington, created by John Flanagan. But today, we're specifically focusing on the 1986 quarter with a D Mint mark, which was produced in Denver, Colorado. This mint mark is significant because it means this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and depending on its condition, it could be quite valuable. Now, let's talk about its condition. A coin's condition plays a huge role in its value, and in this case, we're focusing on a coin in excellent condition. What does that mean exactly? A coin in excellent condition shows minimal wear and retains most of its original detail, with sharp features, smooth surfaces, and a clear image of George Washington. It should also have little to no scratches or discoloration. While the 1986 Washington quarter is not rare in the traditional sense, its value skyrockets when it's in excellent condition. This is because, over time, many coins suffer from circulation wear, diminishing their value. Coins in pristine condition, like the one we're talking about today, are much harder to find. Another reason the 1986 quarter with the D Mint mark can be valuable is the demand for high-quality coins among collectors. Many coin collectors are focused on obtaining quarters that are well preserved, and when you find a coin from the 1980s in near-perfect condition, it stands out in the market. So what is the current market value of a Washington quarter from 1986 with a D Mint mark in excellent condition? Well, let's take a look at recent trends. As of now, the 1986 D Washington quarter in excellent condition can range anywhere from $200,000, but if it's graded higher, say in near mint or mint state, it can fetch upwards of $400,000 more, depending on the specific grade. If you have one that is uncirculated, even better, some highly graded specimens have been sold for $450,000 or more. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby, but it's important to know what makes a coin valuable. Here are a few tips for anyone who's looking to get into collecting or wants to check if their Washington quarter might be worth more than face value. First, always check the condition of your coin. Coins that are in excellent or uncirculated condition tend to be worth more than those that have been in circulation for years. Make sure to store your coins properly in acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent damage from handling or exposure to air. So, to wrap up, while the 1986 Washington quarter with a D Mint mark isn't exactly rare, it can still be a valuable find in excellent condition. If you've got one in your collection, take good care of it. It might just be worth more than you think. Whether you're just starting your collection or are a seasoned pro, this quarter is an excellent example of how condition and mint mark can affect the market value. Next up, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar with the P Mint mark. This coin is often overlooked, but in excellent condition, it's a rare find with some serious value in today's market. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more rare coin insights. First, let's talk about the 1982 Washington quarter dollar itself. Struck by the US Mint, this coin features the classic design of George Washington on the obverse, with his iconic profile surrounded by the inscription Liberty and the year of mintage 1982. The reverse side showcases the majestic eagle perched atop a branch with the words United States of America, e pluribus unit, and quarter dollar. Now, what sets this coin apart? The key factor here is the P Mint mark. In 1982, the US Mint started producing quarters at the Philadelphia Mint with a P Mint mark. This was a significant shift because prior to 1982, quarters from Philadelphia were not marked with a mint mark at all. So the P Mint mark on the 1982 quarter is actually a milestone in US Mint history. Of course, as with any collectible coin, condition plays a huge role in determining its value. In excellent condition, this coin is considered highly collectible. An excellent coin shows minimal wear with clear details and well-defined features. The 1982 Washington quarter with P Mint mark in excellent condition will have a bright, sharp design with no major scratches or discoloration. So how much is this coin worth today? Well, the market value of the 1982 Washington quarter with P Mint mark varies depending on its condition. In excellent condition, this coin can fetch anywhere from $500,000. But here's the kicker. In mint state or near perfect condition, its value can rise significantly, sometimes reaching upwards of $800,000 or more. It's important to note that the 1982 Washington quarter isn't extremely rare, but finding one in excellent or mint condition can make it a valuable find for collectors. The demand for high-quality coins has only increased as more people are recognizing the value of these 1980s quarters. So, why is this particular quarter so valuable in excellent condition? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. The US Mint only produced a limited number of quarters in 1982, and as more and more coins circulate, the availability of high-grained coins decreases. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for high-quality specimens, and the 1982 Washington quarter with the P Mint mark stands out because it represents an important moment in the Mint's history. Additionally, as 1982 coins continue to age, their status as part of a vintage collection adds to their value. Collectors especially seek coins from this era in top condition because they're harder to come by, and a well-preserved coin is seen as a piece of numismatic history. Now, if you're looking to add the 1982 Washington quarter with P Mint mark to your collection, where should you look? You can find these coins in coin shops, online marketplaces, or even at auction houses. Always be cautious when buying, and make sure to get an accurate condition grade from a trusted seller or service. Also, look out for any unique characteristics. Sometimes small variations can make a huge difference in value. To wrap up, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar with the P Mint mark may not be as rare as some other coins, but in excellent condition, it's a highly valuable find for collectors today. If you come across one, don't just let it slip by. Check its condition, and you might just have a hidden gem worth more than face value. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this rare quarter, make sure to hit that like button, share it with fellow coin collectors, and leave a comment below if you found one of these yourself. Don't forget to subscribe for more rare coin content. Until next time, happy collecting.